First of two here on a Monday night, the opener for these two teams as we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Here's Wilson to throw right away. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Into the hands of Patrick left side. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Play action. It's Wilson. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. This one complete to the... And I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They go play action now. Wilson. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Eric Sauber, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Broncos are on the board here first in the season opener. And Johnson's extra point up and good. Bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Wilson. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Denver has a 1st down on the 15-yard play. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Got his man. It's Dulcich. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. To throw again is Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sutton. And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line. The first carry now. This is Williams. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. 7-7, our score after 1.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. 55.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Patrick. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Who that? Who that? Mike. Right there in the middle, 55. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They run. It's Williams. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. The Broncos unable to...
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, this is blocked. And the Seahawks have it. Taking it right down Broadway. The 30. 10. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Well, I think there was a lot of surprise from the kicking team there after the block. They kind of... So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Mike, 55. Good tight. Wow, Bill, wow.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Buying time to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the Falcons who were able to pick up the victory at home. Marcus Mariota, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were losers in that one to the visiting New York Giants. Saquon Barkley, what a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check...
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Here's Wilson to throw. Being chased out left. And his throw is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. Mike 55, right there in the middle, 55. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Out quickly to Judy. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Everyone's got 4. Mike 55. Check 55, Mike.
Wilson will throw again. Throw over the middle, taken in by Dulcich. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
run straight ahead with Edmonds. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 42.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Wilson now to throw on third down. That's taking it. Now the ball comes loose, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure.
Begin the drive at the 25. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Draw play, Edmonds. And he loses the football a second time. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. So they will begin the drive at the 25. And Denver getting set to take the field. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Talk about two sides of the ball and cross purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front 7, they love this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
55 is mine, guys. 55. Check back, check back. Mike, 55.
On third down, Wilson. He's going to let it fly. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead is down to 24. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Seahawks, it's a great win here on a Monday night as they'll start the new campaign 1-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.